Hello YouTubers, Manny here from Manny's How To Workshop, and today I'm going to be making a video or a tool review of this Harbor Freight / Chicago Electric heavy duty mobile miter saw stand. As you can see from the picture, it looks like any other professional miter saw stand you can see out there or you can buy at the home improvement stores. Um, this one has the ability of a rail system that works with all makes of miter saws, and it's heavy duty roller support lumber up to 16 feet in length and loads up to 400 pounds. It's rugged, tubular steel legs for extra stable support, and it has a quick release leg adjustment with levelers for uneven ground. And that is actually right here on this leg right there. You can see there's the adjustment at the bottom of the leg. It's like a little collar that you can turn when you have it set up on an uneven ground. So here it is, all put together. And what I did was I went ahead and added a piece of plywood also that would fit my miter saw. And the recommendation is 4 inches on each side of the base of the miter saw and a minimum of 16 inches from front to back. And I went with the dimensions of 24 by 26. And these 4 bolts here that go in each corner came supplied with it. And the actual recommendation was for like a 3/4 inch thick plywood. But I had this scrap piece of 1/2 inch or 5/8 plywood and went ahead and slapped that on there. It worked great. I also used some lag screws to anchor down my my miter saw base, and there's 4 of them. There's one here, there's one on that side, and there's 2 in the back also. And I actually have a mine is a Delta Master, and I believe my blade is let's see, looks like a 10-inch. I'm gonna say it's not a 12. Yeah, I think it's a 10-inch blade, but this will work also with the newer style of miter saws, the ones that slide back and forth, and it's like a 14-inch blade. But it, like I said, the setup looks great, and the little extra space in the back over here is for, you know, when you're using like a tape measure, a square, or pencils or anything like that. It gives you a little added space to put those tools on, and also gives you a little working surface here as well. Now, if you notice, in relation to the saw, you can see that it overhangs in the back just a little bit, but it actually is very stable. It comes with these arms here that are adjustable, meaning that they lock down in the front, and as you can see, there's 2 of them. There's one on the right and one on the left, and these levers, these orange levers here, there's a little red push button here that locks it in place, and you can lift it up. And when you lift it up, it allows you to slide the whole assembly, the saw and the platform, the wood platform, either to the right of the stand or to the left. I mean, honestly, I don't know what application you could possibly use it for, but if you ever need to, you have that option. The supports, the lumber supports here. This one, obviously, there's a little what do you call it, handle here that tightens it down. This is the one that you can actually slide, you know, once you loosen it up, you can slide it out as far as you need to. And this actually has a cool feature also that it comes with. This looks like a roller, but it's not a roller. It's actually a it's fixed, but it has this flip up wood stop. Like if you put your wood across the miter saw, and you can put the edge right up here. And actually, see, that's a shady spot, so let's see if we can do it on this one. Yeah, so you flip it up and your wood will come right up here and stop right there, which is a cool feature. So you don't have to worry about trying to hold it in place, which you normally would. But I think what that does is for making ease of pre-measured cuts. Like you measure one time, set your distance on the support, and then all you got to do is take the lumber, slide it to the left till it touches that, and then over here it will be automatically lined up with your measured line, and then you just keep cutting. It'll speed up time and help you be more efficient, which is a cool feature. And also with this one, it's mobile because it comes with these wheels. So when it's time to put everything away, you just fold everything up, and the wheels allows you to just wheel it around, because with the miter saw and the wood and itself, it is pretty heavy. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably in the range of 60 to 70 pounds altogether for the whole unit. But it makes it easy for storing away, which it also comes, it just so happens that on this leg, this support here, right there, you can see that there's like two legs, so that when you tilt it up, it actually rests on there. And I don't know if you can see it here, but I went ahead and made a mark with a Sharpie right there, so that when I collapse this again and ready to put it away, I put it on that mark, and it ends up stopping right there, so that when I tilt it over, because the extra weight of the saw, when it's in the closed position, I noticed that the first time I put it up, it was actually kind of leaning forward a little bit to one side. And by putting it there, it created just enough backwards tilt that the extra weight of the saw and then the stand itself actually made it, sit nice, like flush to the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how it gets closed up.